Your dad is in D.C., right?
Yep, joined one of the civilian settlements.
You don't want to make him more comfortable in one of Nat's apocalypse bunkers?
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
Trouble in paradise?
More like eternal rivalry and hostile takeovers. My dad is a lot of things, but ready to bend the knee to Nat is not one of those things.
If you brought him in...
Honestly, I don't want to. I'm his daughter, but he doesn't know me. Not in any way that really matters.
You're Daddy's perfect recruiting tool.
Yeah, I would rather be his daughter than the honeypot.
You are an excellent honeypot. Well, that gives me an idea.
I don't want to know.
It's nothing dangerous. Could be fun.
Yeah. That's how it starts and ends with a bunch of senators' fingers trying to get into the jar. But you do what you have to do to close the deal, right?
You really hate him, don't you?
I wish I did. He's still my dad. And it was either be the arm candy who sweetened the deal or be broke and homeless. So I smiled and was what everyone wanted me to be. The perfect daughter who didn't mind getting her cheeks pinched by dirty old men at max benefits. If it meant we got the contracts renewed.
Looks like Daddy Dearest is moving up in the world.
Sure. If you consider being a range master in the White House basement a move up instead of lateral or down.
It should be more secure.
Sure.
More prestigious, at least.
Or it makes him look like a traitor and the leader of a military coup.
That Nat spin?
Not yet, but soon enough. Foreign weapons manufacturer backs sell of rogue agents who have taken the White House.
They're not rogue.
Not according to Isaac, but it's just a matter of time before she turns all of this to her advantage.
You really think she can pull it off?
She already has. If Claire hadn't tied her tech to the Shade Network, she would have sacked the White House, eliminated all the agents, and installed her puppet as the president. But Ellis went missing and she crippled her tech, so plans change. Well, he's not dead.
That's a shame.
Beyond all reasonable odds, he survived the crash and was with the hyenas. Nat stashed him with the council until she could get the warhounds back online.
Proxy wars and supplying local resistance to weaken your enemies. She really is pulling from all the playbooks.
Well, she is her father's daughter.
More of an ice queen than a honeypot, though.
To you, maybe.
Where's Ellis now?
At the White House.
They don't know he's working with Nat?
No, they don't. And there's really no way to tell them without getting on someone's radar that we really don't want to be on. Well, we have him.
Who?
Chickenhawk.
Am I supposed to know who Chickenhawk is?
Yeah, sorry. POTUS, Ellis, Black Tusk have him in custody.
Did you take the White House?
Not yet, but it's a matter of time.
We're not ready.
I know.
You have to stall them.
If you've got any bright ideas...
Where are they holding him?
Camp White Oak.
Okay, Luna still has access to their database and comms. Luna can leak his location and buy us some time. The network's almost ready. We just need a couple more weeks. Well done, Agent. You've passed the first test. I hope you found it, illuminating. Bridge was very good at pretending to be the person you wanted her to be. It was her special talent. After the poison, people stopped pretending. Bridge stopped pretending. Try to fix the mistakes she helped create. And now for your next challenge. Patience. I'll let you know when we're ready to start the next trial. Hercules. Welcome home, Agent. Apologies for the shock treatment back in New York, but we had to make sure you were ready to join us. I'm not sure where your loyalties lie, since you've killed me once already. Kelso is confident in your abilities, but I don't let just anyone join my organization. Had to learn that one the hard way. So, I put together a little test to see if you're ready to see how deep the rabbit hole really goes. I hope, when we finally meet face to face, you will understand who is the real threat to the division. Happy hunting, Agent. How does it feel
How does what feel, Keener?
to kill your sister?
Fuck you, Keener.
You had no other choice.
I wouldn't have done it if I did.
You did the right thing.
Your approval makes me feel so much better.
We are supposed to be a phoenix, but you... you're a lioness.
What are you talking about?
Fierce, loyal, working for the pride, protecting the king while he sits on his throne, getting fat off the kills you provide him.
We're not talking about lions anymore, are we?
How do you feel knowing Calvin McManus could have prevented all of this and chose not to?
Enough of your riddles, Keener.
Now, you have no reason to believe me, but since you trust him so much, maybe you'll believe Isaac.
Okay, so, you're obsessed with Gordon Amherst and believe he may be a threat to national security, but can't prove that, and all you have to go on is some rants about climate change?
And his association with Vitaly Chernenko.
Vitaly... what now?
Chernenko, Russian virologist who specializes in 3D printing. Well, Mac's dead.
How did it happen?
Oh, she didn't die. Well, not yet, but she will. She just signed her death certificate.
She didn't join Nat's little army.
She did not. She opened her house, and now all the refugees are wearing Merit Classic teas while drinking the family reserve and going to turn the Rose Garden into a farm for the community.
Well, she was always a humanitarian at heart.
She's not the one that got away, Keener.
Have to admire a woman with those means, choosing community over her personal safety.
You sound like a lovesick puppy, you know that?
What can I say? I love complicated women.
Yeah, Mac is a lot of things, but good for you is not one of them.
You're a good friend, Bridge.
I'm not that good of a friend. Besides, as much as Mac and you would make a horrible couple, I'm more worried about what Nat would do to you.
Why would Nat care if Mac and I got together?
Let's just say you wouldn't be the first suitor she got rid of. You think she's two-faced? She's a Hydra, and each head would be more than happy to destroy the competition.
How's the family?
Good. Stable.
I guess it's a good thing you had family with a farm that could take them in.
Yeah, lucky.
How did your aunt afford to buy the farm upstate?
Real story or cover story?
Cover story.
A long-lost uncle, 3 times removed, died, and we inherited the property. She was struggling to find a place to live, and we agreed to let her live there for free if she kept it up and let the family visit and have a vacation from time to time.
Real story?
I used my division bonus to buy a backup plan.
Smart. I used my division salary to cover alimony to my second ex-wife and bought some crypto.
Really?
Yes. In hindsight, you are much better at investing than I am.
Always invest in real estate. Especially real estate that has hidden bunkers and panic rooms.
We are not talking about this.
Come on. I just want to know how much control she has over the manufacturing process.
As much as someone who has the money and understands the fundamentals, but wouldn't pick up a soldering iron for fear of it messing up her nails or pantsuit.
So, complete control in all the ways that matter.
Sure, corporate Keener. Not really a fan of this version of your emotional evolution.
I'm just working on understanding where we went wrong so we can make sure we don't repeat the mistakes of the past.
I was wrong. I prefer corporate Keener to introspective Keener. This model makes me uncomfortable.
And we all need to evolve if we're going to survive.
Or you bend the knee.
How's that going for you?
Actively looking for a way to get Nat's leash off my neck.
You could stop wearing the black tusk girdle.
Oh, but if I did that, then your little plan won't work. Operation Cassandra depends on me staying in Nat's good graces.
Soon. We're almost ready. And after she lost Heather to budget cuts, I think we can land the Cyclops.
Don't call her that. The eye patch is kind of hot.
Who's the lovesick puppy now? Congratulations, Agent. You survived the trials. I hope you're beginning to appreciate the reach of my network, and considering what you could bring to the table. That's enough for now, Hercules. The next test is for Lado. I hope you're up to the challenge.